Shalom, call Allah Yahweh Shem. Shalom to the left. This is just a quick video I wanted to go on this topic about financial system and backing up what I was speaking on about that third woe in the previous video. Now, prior to that, or maybe in the midst of that, it could be either or. This is going to take place on a global scale. It's not going to be no just in one area. This is really a test run, and I happened to see this video some days ago. I just want to meditate on it and think about what precepts I want to go into. Now, there's nothing wrong with working and getting your funds and taking care of your business and stuff because you don't want to be a sluggard. Like the scriptures say that, don't be a sluggard. Now, go to this precept. And it also says, money is a defense, even though people always quote that phrase, the money is the root of all evil. Yeah, if you're using it for evil and mischief, but we'll go to that. That's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7. Let's see exactly where I want to start at. Okay, I'm going to start at verse 11. It says, wisdom is good with an inheritance, and by it there is profit to them that see the sun. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense, but the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. That if you're making wise decisions, you have some people that have money and they don't make wise decisions and they end up perishing early. But you may have somebody that may not have as much money, but making wise decisions, and they don't perish as early. That's why, let me go to the other precept as well. It says, right in the same chapter. Thought it was in this one. Let me go down. Yeah, I'll let that video play after I read this. Verse 15 in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7 says, all things have I seen in the days of my vanity. There is a just man that perisheth in his righteousness, and there is a wicked man that prolongeth his life in wickedness. And it says, be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Some people call themselves doing the most, and you end up getting jacked up. And it says, be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? Because you don't want to bring judgment on yourself before it's really actually supposed to come. Most High speed it up though, if you plan around. It says, it is good that thou shouldest take hold of this, yet also from this withdraw not thine hand, for he that feareth Yahweh should come forth of them all. So don't be over wicked, and definitely don't be over righteous. Because some people try to be, that phrase that a lot of older people I know use, holier than thou. Let me let this play real quick.
This is Dalfu 7. We have some highly suspicious activity hitting Canada's top banks. And this comes right after these emergency powers go into effect from Trudeau and his regime, as they are calling themselves. Shockingly, last night we saw the headlines where Canada was calling itself a regime, saying that the convoy was seeking regime change. It's like, what is going on? We know that Trudeau is admiring Xi Jinping, but really? Are you just openly telling the world that guys like Trudeau and Macron are the new global tyrants? Like it was in World War II, Mussolini's and others on the world stage? Well, it seems they come out with this threat, and late last night, all kinds of people start having issues. And all the banks try to turn around and tell their customers that we're having some kind of technical difficulties. We're trying to work to fix it.
And before I let this play on anymore, I know some people in other areas too. This ain't just happening in Canada. There was other areas of different card systems and different banking systems was acting up as well too. They have to have maintenance and certain shit like that. And all that's going to lead up to is the correct. You know what that badge of servitude, as the definition says when you go look it up. Now, it's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 17. It says, but yeah, let me go up a little bit. Verse 16, it says, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So, I mean, if all this go down, everybody damn near linked to a bank some type of way. If you get Section A, if you get stamps, if you get first of the month checks, I'm trying to think of Social Security checks, I couldn't think of it right away. All those different little checks, everybody linked to the bank some type of way. So Esau started playing them dirty games and really shut shit down. This is what they're going to implement right here. And you can see it clear as day. Like the scriptures say, playing into the holy, stumbling blocks to the wicked. So some people, they really can't see this. They're like, oh, people have been saying that or that. That's not that, it's something else. All right, yeah, we're going to see. Now it says, rich and poor, free and bond, receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. The thing that go in the right hand, you should know what that is right now. And if you don't know about the forehead thing, just go look up Elon Musk Neuralink. You gotta do your homework too. You can't just listen to somebody. You gotta go do your research as well. Now verse 17 it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let them have understanding. Count the number of the beast. Now if you actually look at a lot of barcodes and stuff, let me see if I got one close by. Because some of them, they actually have these numbers on them. Okay, look, I got one right here. When you look on there, see, get my camera to focus in a little bit more. When you look on there, and you saw like to play games, so this one upside down, so it normally be everywhere. See if I could find something else to where it's at. If I can't, it's all good. I'm sure you could get the picture. I can't find on this right now, so you get the picture. So instead of that barcode being on objects, you become the object. Then simultaneously, people that actually take that badge of servitude, that give in, they're gonna get that grievous sword too. I might be spelling it wrong. Let me make sure I type it in right. Yeah, right in the book of Revelation, chapter 16, and verse. Read on down from verse 2. Now it says, and the first angel went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and it fell a noisome and grievous sword upon the men which had the you know what. And I'm going to keep saying it because I don't know if they're going to take this video down. But it says, which had the you know what, and upon them that worship his image. So the people that actually take that, because there's going to be a lot of people take it. And then what's going to make it even worse? If some of your family going to take it, so-called friends, co-workers, or whatever, just to stay attached to the system. And they're going to try to get you to take that shit. So, you know, just be alert to what's really going on. I'm going to let the rest of this play, and I'm going to put one more precept in this.
People are starting to not buy what they're saying rather quickly here. People are calling out their excuse, and some are even saying that this is like a fake attack, like they're faking all of it, trying to mitigate or run on the banks. All these people trying to come and get their money out. So all these people last night that were trying were getting rejected beginning last night. And when you look at the search results on Google, or for the people up in Canada looking up bank run, since Tuesday night it exploded. You could tell everyone was panicking. So They're shutting off networks of cash in Canada, guys, if you're not paying attention. They went after the GoFundMe, then the Go Send Go, or whatever the other campaign was. They're tracking and tracing everything on Bitcoin because they created it on an NSA hash. Give me a break. That's why they just popped people for $4.5 billion. They came out and said it, tracked them down right through the blockchain on Bitcoin. Duh. So, I warned everybody where this was heading. You better get together some kind of current